The star of the television show 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy Slaton, does not believe that her bariatric surgery was the correct cause of her weight loss. Amy Slaton and her sister Tammy Slaton are the stars of the reality television program that began chronicling their travels when their combined weights hit more than 1,000 pounds. Amy wanted to get rid of her health problems and become a mother, so she put in a lot of effort to get approved for gastric bypass surgery in 2019. She did this by following the diet and exercise routine that her doctor recommended. Amy was able to achieve her weight loss objectives and lost 136 pounds as a result. Amy, accompanied by her entire family, including Tammy, Chris Combs, Amanda Halterman, and Misty Slaton, pays a visit to Dr. Eric Smith in a teaser clip for the next episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters that will air on the Entertainment Tonight network. Amy is informed by Dr. Smith that he has never seen him in his capacity as a physician before. Dr. Smith is the one who assisted Tammy in losing 420 pounds through diet, exercise, and bariatric surgery. Amy describes him as someone she likes, and she goes on to state that she is grateful to him because he was the one who saved the lives of her family. In addition to seeking for a physician to whom she may have access, Amy was interested in discussing the removal of her skin. A flashback video from 4 years ago shows Amy getting weighed on an industrial scale at a junkyard. The tape was taken at the time. The display shows that Amy weighs 406 pounds, and she admits that the last time she weighed herself was more than a year ago. When Amy first saw Dr. Proctor, she weighed 281 pounds, and she is hopeful that she has shed even more weight since then. She is rather taken aback by the fact that she has shed 44 pounds, in spite of the fact that Dr. Smith informs Amy that she weighs 237 pounds. Amy is pleased with herself for having shed 44 pounds. In order for Amy to shed 44 pounds, she only needed to have 2 children and a divorce, she says with a chuckle. As a result of the fact that Amy has been going through a lot in the previous year or so, including her breakup with Michael Halterman and the responsibility of taking care of her boys, her joke is not at all ineffective. Less than 4 years after their wedding in 2019, Amy and Michael decided to end their relationship. In March of 2023, Michael was the one who initiated the divorce process. Amy explained that Michael's lack of support and his inability to contribute as a husband and parent were the primary factors that contributed to the breakup of their relationship. After the birth of their 2 children, Amy anticipated that Michael would demonstrate his affection and generosity toward her. Moreover, she said that he had abused her mental health. Bipolar disorder, depression, and acute stress disorder were the diagnoses that were identified for Amy. She claimed that she suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD) as a result of everything that occurred during her breakup with Michael. Amy had no intention of seeking assistance, but after she began treatment, she began to experience an increase in happiness. Amy continued to lose weight, and she argues that it might have been due to the stress of the divorce as well as the stress of chasing after Gage and Glenn. She had put her weight reduction quest on hold, but she began to lose weight again. In spite of this, it appears that Amy is currently struggling with a number of challenges that may have contributed to her dependence on narcotics. Amy is being referred to as an irresponsible mother, which is something that she has never wanted to be called. After being bitten by a camel, she was recently taken into custody at a zoo in Tennessee, where she was facing accusations of narcotics possession and endangering the safety of children. The van that was the source of the peculiar scents was occupied by Amy, who was accompanied by a man, and her children were also present in the van. Despite the fact that Amy is going through a challenging period, it is possible that her current interest in dating is causing her to neglect her obligations as a mother. The fact that Amy needs to clean up her act as soon as possible makes it impossible for her to continue to blame her divorce for everything.